is hayyun tahar. So every ha you see, every ya you see, and ta, ha, and ra, if it's in fawatih al-suwar, or if it's in the short words in the beginning of a surah, then it's of fawatih al-suwar. So that's just something I forgot to mention. Does everyone understand this part?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. That's patch notes. Patch notes will always come up eventually at some point. God knows.
Have you guys been uploading or no? Cause
I'm
I can't.
streaming, yeah.
I have one video that I haven't sent Nalif. I think that
I'm
was.
streaming at the
I
moment.
need to send it out.
Bro, we don't want your streams.
Wow.
His is actually easier. I don't want to have to record it because my
Streaming.
game thing was acting weird last week. Anyway, so
Oh, you're
and
streaming YouTube.
It automatically
yeah,
uploads, that's why.
yeah,
That's
because
good.
it's lazy.
No, it's
All right.
because it takes forever and
So
it
we
ruins the
said
Wi-Fi.
طب ماشي طبيعي. We said we have ألفات السبع عوض فواتح السور and صلة الصغرى. The fifth one, which I didn't mention in the beginning, fifth one is تمكين.
خامسة.
تمكين.
Meccan.
Are you gonna have
Yeah,
a
it
review?
comes. We already did a review on the last
Bro.
video. Bruh. Huh? Nothing. Remember, there's making an idiot. All right. So med tamkeen comes from the word, as Sheikh Amin said, makkana. Anyone know what makkana means?
Mecca.
To exact or like to make it better. To perfect it. Perfect it.
Not perfect it. I'm trying to think of a word in English.
Like I know how it is in Arabic, but like I say it all the time, but it's
I'll use perfect, but it's not necessarily perfect. Hassana is more perfect. Makkana is. I'm derping right now. Give me my phone. Let me use Google Translate. Maybe that'll give me
let's
an idea.
go. Google Translate's my boy.
Hamza, I said don't talk.
Oh, get wrecked.
It's not even talking at this point.
T.
No, not that.
The handle.
It means handle.
Can handle Adam.
The handle.
All right, guys, write down handle. So up to perfect.
It's not improve.
Nice.
Come on.
Okay, there. Improve. Hone. There you go.
Ah,
Carry out, cultivate, develop. Hone is
nice.
actually a better word. Tamkeen, to make. I need to make it better. Because hassana is perfect, which is not the same meaning. They're different
Yeah.
meanings. Because hassana means like it's flawless. Tamkeen means it's honed to the point of like a mathematician hones his mathematical skills. He's not perfect. He'll never not make a mistake, but they're very strong. Same thing with your hifz. You'll never get perfect hifz. It's humanly impossible. But you have great tamkeen or great strength on it, which is better. So madad tamkeen comes from that. To mekkin or to make something good. I'll actually write this here. To hone. It's a better word. Okay. Now madad tamkeen, the rule for it is very easy. If we have a ya plus a ya or a ya mutaharrika plus a ya sakina or a waw mutaharrika plus a waw sakina, we have mad tamkin. So basically, if we ever have any type of ya that's not sakina, followed by another copy or a ya that's sakina, mad tamkin. Same thing with waw. If it's now, I put the shadda here specifically for the ya because a lot of mad tamkin has ya mushaddade plus ya sakina. And mad tamkin with waw is not that common. This is way more common, right? And now, guys, when I say, I'm actually gonna, let me erase this and put it in a different color.
Are those fathas over the different color that you're doing? Are those fathas?
No, they're sukuns.
Okay.
So from now on, if I make a sukun in a different color, just know that that's the sukun that's not written, right? So if I wrote, for example, what are the harakas on the word whale?
ألف.
Fatha, wow,
فتحة سكون
sukun, wailun. Let's do wailun.
yeah.
So
So
this yeah, is this a harf mad here?
What do you mean? Unwritten?
No,
yes.
what
Yeah.
kind of, is it tabi'i though?
Lean.
It's madleen. It cannot be tabi'i. But if I write the word, for example, qila, is this tabi'i?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, but what is technically on this yet?
سكون.
سكون.
That invisible sukun. It's not written though. Okay? So if I ever write the sukun in a different color, just know it's not written. If it's written, then it's become something else. Who's this is tabi'i. Who's Oh, that's Sheikh was. Let's talk about that later. Okay? Everyone's got this. So if we ever have a waw mutaharrika followed by a waw sakina. Sakina yani there's no haraka on it. Or a ya mutaharrika followed by a ya sakina yani there's no haraka on the ya. Then we have mad tamkin. Perfect example, not that. For ya, ummiyina. Ummiyina. Right? Here we have ya mushaddada and then ya sakina. Ummiyin. I actually have a page open that gives a bunch of examples.
هل هذا طبيعي؟
Thank you. So for the example ummiyina right here, everyone sees it right here. Can I write? Does everyone see ummiyin right here?
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
Control plus. Yep.
Okay, everyone sees it. It's kind
Yeah.
of blurry now.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine for us.
Why is it being annoying? All right, ummiyina right here. Do you need more?
No.
No, it's fine.
Right here we have ya mushaddada. Sometimes the ya is not, the second ya is not even written as a normal ya, it's written as this little ya. Ummiyina, you'll see both. You'll see one with a double ya and one with a big ya and then a ya saghira. We know what this is, right?
See.
Yeah, this is a ya. Ummiyina. Next one in this ayah, وَمَا كَانَ لِبَشَرٍ أَن يُؤْتِيَهُ اللَّهُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنُّبُوَّةَ ثُمَّ يَقُولُ لِلنَّاسِ كُونُوا عِبَادًا لِي مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَلَكِنْ كُونُوا رَبَّانِيِّينَ. There's your name, Rabbani. Mabruk.
Hey.
Wow.
Rabbaniyina. Rabbaniyina is just plural of your name. Rabbani is a ya with a shadda kasra, yina, and another ya written in that form. Right? And also sometimes these kind of things, this little ya, depends on the mushaf you have. Some of them have it, all of them written like this. Some of them have two yats written like that. It just depends on the rasim you get. Also here with أخذ الله ميثاق النبيين, right? Yeah, mushaddada or mutaharrika in general, plus another ya, small ya. And here in waliyya, waliyyi. Now here the ya mushaddada is written this way, and the ya mutaharrika or sakina. Sorry, in this case because of the shadda. Waliyya, and then there's another ya. Usually it's sakina. Sometimes there's an exception to the case. Like doesn't necessarily have to always be sakina. So I should actually edit that and then put between or mutaharrika. Very rarely though is it mutaharrika. Okay. Yeah, this is met tabi'i. This is just alifatu sab'a, just like iwad and just like that, all the other ones. Just like fawattih as-suwar. This is just the fifth category. Another waliyyi fi dunya, right? This is sakina here. Hawariyuna. Not hawariyuna, not that word. What am I looking for? Hawariyina right here. Right here. Hawariyuna, is this mad iwad or mad
I think it's well.
It's not iwad.
ممكن.
It's not mad tamkin. It's just mad tabi'i. Okay.
That makes sense.
This one is mad tamkin. Why? Because we have a ya and then another ya. Here we just have a ya and a waw. Those are not the same letters. Now, if this was another waw, like it was hawariyuna, not even hawariyuna, that's still ya. If it was another waw, like hawaruna, which is not a word, then that would be tamkeen. It's got to be double of the same letter, right?
Does it have to
Double
be a
ya
specific
or
letter
double wow.
or
No, it only can be double ya or double wow. Double
okay.
alif doesn't exist. Or double pronounced alif doesn't
My
exist.
mom made it, like, you know, when she's screaming at me.
That's 5 million alifs. That's not two. Right? This is one we all know. كلا إن كتاب الأبرار لفي عليين. Here, both yas are written. Right? Here we have first ya and the second ya. They're both written in this case. Sometimes they will both be written and sometimes they'll be. There's also one in Surah Al-Jum'ah.
مطففين.
مطففين is not one. مطففين, there's only one ya.
The one that كده إن كتاب
Mm.
الأبرار الفني.
Oh, لفي عليين. Yes, that's in Surah Al-Mutaffifin. There's one in Surah Al-Jum'ah, which is also another أميين. وهو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم. So that's an example. Other examples are no. آمنوا وكانوا, right? آمنوا وكانوا يعقلون or whatever. آمنوا وكانوا, right? Why? Because here we have a wow. What haraka is naturally on this wow?
called
Like if it was just amanu by itself, what haraka would be on it?
انضمة.
No, nothing would be on it.
So it'd be sukoon.
It would just be a normal amanu right here. Amanu. Amanu. Right, that's just how it would be written. Amanu, right? But because there's another wow after it, and Arabi doesn't like double vowels, something had to change. In this case, we added a haraka to this wow, and now because there's another wow after it, it's now mad'u. I made a mistake. Guys, point this out.
Because
I'm
it's
dipping.
alif, yeah.
Oh, Sheikh, I just took it off.
Took what off?
The cotton that was in my mouth because it stopped bleeding.
Salamtek. Amanu.
Sheikh,
No,
I have a
I did that
question.
right. I did that right. I didn't know you can say yes.
What is tamkeen? Like, what's like the point of tamkeen? What is like? What does hone mean?
Hone, it's similar to perfect, but not exactly. Right? So hassana or tahseen is to perfect. Tamkeen is a little less than tahseen. Yani to hone, to make better, to strengthen. Right? To
Wait,
make
so
good.
when there is a ya with a shadda, that's tamkeen?
So basically what you're doing is you're emphasizing the first vowel because of the second vowel. So instead of saying ummiyina, I'm saying ummiyina, yina, amanu, wakanu.
But there's only
Right?
one ya.
There's two yes. I'manta. We just went over this. Go to all these examples right here. Ummiyin, one ya, two ya.
Oh, that's another ya.
Right? Rabbaniyin, one ya, two ya. Nabiyin, one ya, two ya. Wali, one ya, two ya. Wali, one ya, and another ya.
Is double
Aliyin, one ya. This, I said, sometimes they will be written with both ya like this. And both wow as well. But sometimes they will be written where one big ya and then one super tiny ya. Who can give me other examples? Think of words with double vowels, one mutaharrik and one usually sakin. Most of them are sakin except for like wali, yeah, it's a rare case.
So you want to
Okay,
see the
anyone wanna?
example of metamkin?
Yeah, not from what we took. Just anything you can think of from the top of your head. Don't worry, I'm not judging you, except for Amin and Shawqi.
Racist.
I don't want to.
I'm the
Sure.
only
I'm
Syrian,
trying
and
to think of an
he's the
example.
semi-only Indonesian. That's so bogus.
I'm already racist, Nadif, if
Still
that's
American.
considered racism.
He's
If
100%
that's
American.
considered racism, I'm the most racist kid against Nadif and Shawqi. Yalla Shawqi, double vowels. Give me
Okay.
The
some.
vowels.
Double vowels
Oh, dub.
of the
What?
same double
If I
vowels of
said
the same
if
haraka.
I said any of them that I already know, I'd be cheating because you literally just pulled them
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah, words like
I have one.
nabiyyin,
No, but the thing is,
ummiyin,
those are the only ones that I actually know.
aha.
Because I
Those
only
are
know
the only
from the
ones that are
beginning.
obvious. I'll give you a hint. One of them is the prophet's name.
I was gonna say that.
Muhammad.
No.
Da, 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 da,
Isa?
da, 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 da,
Dawood.
Dawood. Right, this
Oh.
yeah is small.
Oh.
Right,
Oh
big
wait, that's
wow and then
tamkeen
the small.
too.
Yes, it's
Okay.
double wow. One wow
SubhanAllah, I literally
mutaharrik,
said
one second.
that same word today.
Dawood. Right? In طبعا there's one in Surah Al-Kahf.
Oh, I'll just read the whole thing.
Where
Flexing.
Jay, can you tell us what page or like what between what ayahs?
No, you're not gonna get it. Fa'woo. Fa'woo is one. There's another one. I can't remember what surah it is in though. This is just something I remembered.
Wait, that's 3 walls. Fatwo.
What?
Fa'woo, that's 2 wows. Allah yahmeek. Allah yastur. You had surgery on your mouth, not on your eyes. Are you okay?
I think he means the little small wow on top of the well.
No, that's a dhamma, brother. That's a
Bro.
dhamma.
Yeah, small wow, dhamma.
Yeah, but
Alright.
Dhammas have a longer tail.
Okay.
Is double wow
Mabsut?
very uncommon?
Double wow is the least common one. It's usually double ya. Wuriya. Ma wuriya. That's another one.
اه انا هو اللي سويتهم يا تنقل.
Trying to think of other ones. I actually can't think of other WoW ones. They're less common. Mostly the ya is mostly common because a lot of them are repeated words. So ummiyin happens multiple times. Nabiyin happens multiple times, right? Hawariyin happens multiple times. That's why it's more common, and it's kind of more obvious because just the way it forces you to. So basically, the reason this is why it's called tamkin because it's forcing you to hone this second ya. Now, if it was just a normal whatever, if there was no second ya, how would you say
حواريين.
Hawarin, Nabin, Dawuda, right? But this second wow, this guy right here, this Abu Muzi, is making you make this the letter before an even better.
Yeah,
That's why it's called Med Tamkin. Yes, brother.
is متمكن طبيعي or
Yes, Med Tamkin is tabi'i. And we'll talk about this because some of you were confused on this. Okay, so does everyone understand this? The reason it's called tamkin is because the vowel or the repeated vowel, the second repeat is forcing you to hone or to make the vowel that preceded it even better. Right? As we said, if there was no second vowel, we just say fa'u, wuriya, dawuda, right? But instead there's another vowel, so it's making us even say it better. Dawuda, wuriya, fa'u. Min nabiyyin, right? Ummiyin. It's making us say that vowel even better. Okay? Are there any questions on this?
Would Illiyin be one?
Illiyin is one, but Illiyun is right. It's right here. It's in the examples. Illiyin, but Illiyun is not. Why? Why is Illiyun not a tamkin?
That is a
because
wow.
it's
Wow.
not yeah it's yet well.
It's because it's yat wow. Same thing with hawadiyun. It's yat wow. They're not the same vowel. They have to be the same exact vowel for both.
What
Again,
mean? Oh wait.
again, yat is more common. Wow is less common, and on words that mostly happen once, excluding like Dawood.
Rare.
Yeah,
I
rare.
doesn't exist.
Yeah is very common. Okay, are there any questions on tamkin at all? Even the
No.
stupidest questions like what is tamkin? Sam, you got this? Samad, you got this? Is Samad even here?
What's them?
Yeah, I got it.
Amir is not here.
Allah yahmeek,
So
Samir,
it's only like
ويوفقك
that if it's a
والدين.
wow and a smaller wow right after.
So
It doesn't have to be a smaller wow. Like
It
for
can
example,
just
in the
be-
word
Or just 2
fa'wu,
wows.
in the word fa'wu, is just 2 wows. Is actually fa'wu is that a small wow?
Oh
I don't know.
no.
I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah.
is
It is. So
It is.
so in fa'wu it's a small wow, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a small wow. It could be 2 big wows. It doesn't matter. It could be 2 big ya's. It could be 1 big ya and 1 small ya. It doesn't really matter. They just happen to the examples I gave just happen to
I
have
think I
1
just
big,
got
1
one.
small. What?
عدو مبين.
No. عدو
No.
مبين
That's
is
just
Allah,
shadda.
brother. It's just
Oh
shadda.
yeah,
Uh,
you're right.
Now,
Right.
if there was a wow after aduwun, then yes, it would be tamkin. Whatever. Adu.
Oh.
Actually, no, it wouldn't. No, it
Wait.
would. Yeah, adu. No, it wouldn't. If it was aduwun, or so it was adu or
Oh.
adu,
My top.
then it would be. But because that wow already has tanween dam on it, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Wait,
So
so
if it's in between words, the wow previous has to be sakina. It's
Okay.
another annoying thing. So he gave the if I gave the example amanu. Amanu wa. This waw here is sakina plus another waw sakina. Then I get med tamkin. That's only between two words. It's only in
Mhm.
between two words. If it's at the end of the word, now let me give aduun. Naturally, aduun, the waw here is not sakin. And it's
Right.
not, and even what it is, it's not the normal it's not this sakina. It's actually written. So that's why rule of thumb, tamkeen should be in the middle of a word. Very rarely, and it gets really complicated when it's at the end of a word. So for now, I'm only going to ask you in between, like in the middle of a word. At the end of words, because that gets to things into like deeper idgham and other hukum that you guys don't need to know yet. So don't worry about that. So just for now, tamkeen in between in a word. If it's in between two words, ignore it. Okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Any
Okay.
questions on that?
So
No,
does
sir.
Tamkeen fall under Fari or
No,
Tabari.
this is what I'm gonna go over right now.
طبيعي.
I mean,
Tabari.
انت ترجم لي.
Tabari.
كل
What?
whatever
Eat.
طبيعي
Every طبيعي.
وليس
the
كل طبيعي whatever. This whatever is enter ألفات سبع عوض فواتح السور whatever. So every like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is طبيعي, but every طبيعي is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you say this
Okay?
before?
What do you
So
mean?
this means that if I have مد عوض, what kind of med is that? If I give you the
طبيعي.
word azwaja, and I tell you give me the med at the end of the word in a full name, how would I say it?
Mad طبيعي would.
Yes, med طبيعي عوض. That's how I would say it. But if I give you hamim, how do I say the med in ha? What do I call it?
فواتح
فتح السور.
فواتح طبيعي فواتح السور.
You say med طبيعي من فواتح السور. If I give you أنا,
الفات السبع.
med طبيعي من ألفات السبع. Okay? ما طبيعي من فواتح السور. If I give you نبيين, what am I?
مد مد طبيعي من
مد
تمكين.
طبيعي تمكين. You can also
Oh.
say med tamkin because it's implied that it's طبيعي. You can say ألفات السبع because it's implied it's طبيعي. But what if I give you the word قيلة?
Mad طبيعي.
سنتر
Right.
الألف مكسورة.
What would this be? قيلة.
مد
طبيعي.
من الطبيعي.
Just med طبيعي.
أصلي من طبيعي أصلي.
med طبيعي, that أصلي is extra. You don't
Thus
have
is
that.
the same thing.
They mean the same thing. This is just med طبيعي. It's not ألفات السبع. It's not فواتح السور. It's not عوض. It's not تمكين, and it's not صلة صغرى. So if I say, I just say it's med طبيعي. Then if eventually like something like hamim comes out, right? Yes, this ha is med tabi'i, but you have to be more specific because it's a special version of med tabi'i,
The whole word is
right? Because that's like saying if I show you this squiggly line, what do you say?
med.
That's completely wrong because there's a million types of mudud with this little thing, and they're not all the
Oh.
so you
It's actually
can't just say
the
it's a med.
Saudaki
You have to
word.
be very specific. So if I, for example, if I do ja'a, I can't just say, oh, hey, that's a med. No, I have to say that's a med